This meeting is being recorded.
Hey guys, good morning to everyone and thanks for joining guys. So today we will discuss about Fortigate Firewall demo. So it's a practical tool. Hope you know how to log into Fortigate demo tool. It's not a practical tool whatever it is installed in my organization. It is a demo tool. It's available for across the universe. Everybody can access from anywhere. Okay, so go to Google. Just you can type Fortigate demo. Then it will appear fortigate.fortidemo.com. Click on this one. Then it will ask username and password. Username password is demo, and then you can accept that one, and it will ask read only. Then click on read only. Okay, so then finally you will enter into the Fortigate demo tool. So already I've opened this one. You can see here on the browser link, whatever it is there, this one is called as management host name, or managing the device, or management IP. Couple of organizations, they will give either IP address, or maybe even they will give host name as well. For easy remembering purpose, better you can give host name. For every device, please mute yourself, guys. Yeah. So for managing any device, normally we will use a management IP, otherwise host name. So through remote, anywhere we can log in that particular using management IP, otherwise management host name. For every device, we will assign one of the IP address, and also we can provide the host name. Then we can provide the subnet mask, then the default gateway, primary DNS, secondary DNS. Okay, couple of these standards normally we will include for any device, not only security device, that may be any device. After opening this device, you can see here NGFW PRI. PRI is nothing but primary. Okay, NGFW means next generation firewall. So NGFW next generation firewall, that means it has a features of antivirus, malware scanning, inbuilt IDS IPS, Wi-Fi monitoring, and also DLP basic, and also it can do the ATP advanced threat prevention mechanisms. It can do URL filtering, content filtering, stateful inspection, deep packet inspection, and so on. So that is called next generation firewall. Okay, so PRI means primary device, this one. So wherever this device is deployed, that means it contains both primary and as well as backup. So right now, whatever device we accessed, this is a primary device. How can I say that one? According to this abbreviation or terminology wise, NGFW underscore PRI means primary here. And here HA means high availability. Okay, HA means high availability. Under that one, it shows as primary. And also you can see synchronized. Synchronized meaning here, in between primary and also secondary, both the firewalls are synchronized, working fine. Okay, and the next one you can see here central management console, and you can see help button. Nothing but in case if you need any documentation, you can click on this one and you can get the documentation. And next one is alert notifications. Okay, so next one is the demo. It's nothing but user basically. If I'm clicking on this one, now you can see what is the model number of the firewall. It's a Fortigate 2000E. Fortigate 2000E. And what is the latest stable version? V.7, not latest. So what is the current version of the firewall they are using? 7.2.1. Okay. So now what is the, in the resume or in the interview, if they will ask, what is the Fortigate demo firewall you are using, or Fortigate firewall you are using in an organization level? It's a 2000E, and the latest stable version is 7.2.1. Okay, so please note this one. So model number 2000E. Next one is version, firmware version. 7.2.1. Okay, go back. So if you want to change the password, we can change out and log out. So this is anyway demo tool. So it's showing as the username is demo. Now this is the overall, and left hand side you can see so many tabs are there. Those tabs are, first one is a dashboard tab, next one is a network tab, policy and objects tab, security profiles, VPN, user authentication, Wi-Fi switch controller, system, security fabric, log and report. So dashboard, network, these mainly dashboard contains the overall summary. So we have seen SOFO CDR, even vulnerability assessment tool, that is Nessus. So every tool normally contains dashboard. Dashboard will provide the overall security posture of the organization. Nothing but what are the threats we are receiving, how many alerts we are receiving, so what are the issues we have, and so on. So that is the overall dashboard. And overall organization risk assessment wise, so posture wise, so how many threats we have, how many alerts we are receiving, and so on. So that can be represented in the graphical way, that can be represented in the bar chart, pie chart, okay, trending chart, comparison chart, and so on. Okay. So next tab is a network tab. Network tab meaning here interfaces tab. So example, if this model number of the firewall is 2000E, so firewall, Fortigate firewall. So network interfaces meaning here whatever interfaces it is showing. So those interfaces. So this is the interfaces. Okay. So if I'm clicking on the data sheet, then you'll come to know what are the features it is going to support. Okay. How many number of users it will support. Okay. How many concurrent sessions it will support. What is the VPN sessions. So firewall throughput is a 90 Gbps. That means this firewall can support up to 90 Gbps. Okay. IPS throughput dedicated to IDS IPS throughput is 11.5 Gbps. And this firewall, next generation firewall features throughput is 9 Gbps. Threat protection dedicated to 5 Gbps. So according to these one, normally it will support based on our licensing. I told you, right? Licensing is depending on what is the network bandwidth and what is the firewall throughput, and also what is the maximum sessions, concurrent sessions, maximum VPN sessions, maximum concurrent VPN sessions, and so on. Interfaces, it is supporting both combination of RJ45 as well as optical fiber interfaces as well. It will support for both. Okay. So this is the sheet basically, how we can deployment and what is segmentation we can do, and interfaces configuration. Okay. So this is the information basically. Specifications mean, so what are the different types of specifications that hardware model contains. Okay. So these are all the features wise. So this is the data sheet for every product. Normally they will define one of the data sheet. Once you are providing the requirement, based on our requirement only, they can go and they can choose the respective suitable model number. In this scenario 2000E. Okay. Coming back to tool. Yeah. So network, it will provide interfaces wise. Interfaces meaning here, so what are interfaces are there, how to configure those interfaces. Okay. So that interfaces physical wise, logical wise, and so on. Policies and objects tab. Policy objects tab, it's a complete configurations wise. It's a very important tab. Policy and objects tab is very important tab. We have to create a security profile, and those security profile we have to put in the policy. You can see security profile. So first we have to create a security profile. Those security profiles we have to implement in the policy objects. Okay. Policy object means rules. So it will follow top down approach or top to bottom approach. Every firewall will monitor north south east west traffic, means entire traffic it will monitor. So north south east west traffic we will say, meaning here whatever traffic it is generating in the organization level, entire traffic it will monitor, that is called north south and east west. Okay, so once we are creating security profile, we have to go and we have to implement those security profiles in the policies and objects tab. Next, these two are very important tabs, policy and objects and also security profiles. Without these two tabs, firewall is like a dummy device. It will not do any functionality. Next one is a VPN. So it's a dedicated VPN configuration that may be site-to-site VPN or remote VPN. User and authentication, how users are trying to access the Fortigate demo. What type of authentication it is using, whether radius server integration or whether it is a Taxas integration or SAML integration, and also who are all the users are available to access these particular devices, whether how we can integrate LDAP server and so on. That is called user and authentication part. User and authentication meaning here to access this Fortigate demo device. That is called user and authentication. Wi-Fi switch control, it's dedicated to Wi-Fi monitoring. Even as I said, Fortigate is supporting for okay even Wi-Fi monitoring as well. Fortigate said they have their own access points. Okay, so it is supporting for dedicated Wi-Fi monitoring. System configurations, meaning here Fortigate related system. So what is the CPU utilization, bandwidth utilization, RAM utilization? So all those things, it's a part of system thing. System fabric, security fabric, it can provide the logical control and also network connectors information. And what are the other products Fortigate demo is support? I mean, Fortigate company is supporting. That one we can see under security fabric, log and report. It is also one of the very important tab. Log and report, it is nothing but monitoring tab. So your main role L1 firewall or sorry L1 analyst or L2 analyst or L3 analyst. So main role is involved in the log and report tab only. Okay, so log and report tab mainly for monitoring purpose. So it's not implementation. So what are the implementation tabs in this one? Dashboard and network, it's a completely monitoring purpose. It can see the overall what's going on in the organization level. Policies and objects, security profiles, VPN, user authentication, Wi-Fi switch control. All these are configuration implementation. All these tabs are implementations. System, security fabric, log and report, these are all for monitoring purpose. So your main role, so these 4 tabs for implementation, 4 or 5 tabs for implementation. These 2 are for overall monitoring once again, and remaining 3 tabs also for monitoring purpose only. Okay, so main implementation tabs are these 4 or 5. Okay, so go back now. We will go and we'll discuss one by one. If I'm clicking on this one, it is showing like firewall fabric root primary demo DGFW DC. DC means a data center. Okay, LAN edge campus firewall, ISFW and SWG. So these are all interfaces basically that I can show practically once again. So if I'm clicking on the dashboard now, you can see here there are more than so many dashboards they created. It's not a mandatory. Yeah, so dashboard, under this dashboards based on our business requirement, what type of dashboards we want to create. Okay, so it is a business requirement. Every organization dashboard maybe it is different. It is not a common for every organization. So maybe I want to monitor so IPS traffic, or maybe I want to monitor okay voice top 10 traffic. Maybe I want to monitor dedicated to application. So even maybe I want to monitor based on the location wise. So dashboard is based on your customization requirement. So whatever requirement we have and based on whatever critical servers we have, critical applications we have, those things we will monitor. Okay, so dashboard is once again it's business requirement or organization requirement. According to that one, we can go and we can create the dashboard. Okay, I'm after clicking on the dashboard. Now you can see. So Mogambi, I think Mogambi maybe it's one of the location. Okay, So they created dedicated to that particular location wise. Under this one, you can see application bandwidth. So whatever location of the Mogambi, it contains so many applications it is running on. That applications are HTTPS browser level application, Google services application, SSL TLS version 1.3. It's the latest version of the TLS, you know already. And Porti EDR, nothing but antivirus or EDR. Even Portinet is supporting for EDR solution. Next one, SSL related applications, Amazon related applications, Microsoft authentication related applications, and even in their organization, whatever this tool is deployed, they are using TLS 1.2 as well. And Portigard is mainly for to get the updates, and Microsoft Portal. So these are all total 27 application it is supporting. Okay, so right now it is showing only 27, but more than that one also we can monitor. So you can see outbound traffic is a 93.5 kbps, inbound traffic is 221.1 kbps. So we defined right already what is inbound traffic and outbound traffic. The traffic is going from inside to outside, that is called outgoing traffic or outbound traffic. The traffic is coming from outside to inside, nothing but untrust to trust. That is called inbound traffic. Okay. So here it will monitor both and it can provide the overall bandwidth utilization. How much it is trying to. So on an average, it will give the overall bandwidth size. That bandwidth size for this particular organization, wherever the tool is deployed, that is 93.5 kbps as well as 221.1 kbps. And these are all the respective applications, whatever it is running on. Okay. And here you can see, you can filter out either if you want to see 1 hour traffic or 24 hours traffic or 1 week traffic and so on. If I'm clicking on 1 week, then it will filter out for 1 week. If I'm clicking on for 24 hours, then it can filter out for 24 hours traffic. So that is about application bandwidth traffic. Next one, you can see IPsec. IPsec is for the VPN connections. So one of the VPN they configured for GCP, Google Cloud Platform, and one of the VPN they configured for SDB. So Secure Design Hub, I think so. So there are two types of VPNs they configured. So one is VPN GCP to connect Google Cloud applications. That is one of the thing. Second one is for secure design bandwidth related VPN they configured. Okay, so they are monitoring IPsec tunnels as well. Next one is once again application bandwidth. It is repeating same as it is. Next one is portive view policies by bytes. Portive view, why we can do? So for applications, for viewing of something, portive view is nothing but, so it is for viewing of something is called as a portive view. It can provide the policies wise, applications wise, bandwidth wise. So basically representation wise. So whatever if you want to represent, so we can use a portive view. So portive view in Fortigate, basically it will provide a comprehensive monitoring system. It will provide monitoring system, and also it will provide the network that integrates real-time data and as well as historical data in a single view. That is called portive view. Okay, historical data as well as the real-time data. Historical data means past data. It's not like online. It's like a already existing data. That's called historical data. And the real-time data means whatever online data it is coming, like active. So Portiview, it can provide the comprehensive monitoring system. It's a monitoring system that can provide the what type of network it is integrated, what are the interfaces it is integrated. It can provide the real-time as well as the historical data in a single view, that is called Portiview. Okay, it is buffering basically. Session rate. So session rate is defined based on the IPv4 and IPv6. So IPv4, you know, it's Internet Protocol version 4, IPv6 Internet Protocol version number 6. So IPv4, the bit number is 32 and IPv6 is 128. So it is basically session rate per second, how many sessions it should be accepted per second. So how many sessions it should be accepted. Rate, time per second is called rate. Time per second is called rate. Okay, so per second how many sessions it is accepting, that is called session rate. So here if our drop down listing, we can see 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 12 hour, and so on. So sessions, what are the sessions are going on? So current session rate is 31 on an average. Sessions, whatever sessions it is going on. So current sessions is 589, and utilization is 2.9 percentage, and turbo percentage is 0 percentage. Security fabric, you can see here. Security fabric meaning here how that particular Fortigate demo tool is deployed and what are the different types of components it is using. So how many switches they are using? They are using around eight fabric connections they are using, and so port switches they are using 11, access points they are using 5. So next one gateway, and the next one is slope and Fortigate emails. So all these are different types of Forti related components, nothing but other devices. So Forti switches, Forti routers, Forti emails, Forti ADRs, okay, Forti routers, and so on. All those components, it is connected through this Fortigate demo tool. So they enable SNMP protocol. If are enabling SNMP protocol, automatically it can identify network discovery. Now you can see automatically it is refreshing. Previously we have seen 519, and after within a minute it is refreshed, and session count is increased to 811, and also utilization is increased to 2.0 percentage. It will refresh every minute. Okay, so there are different types of, I mean, dashboards it is configured. Next one is routing monitor. Whatever route it is monitor, routing it is defined. As I said, in the routing wise, it will use the different types of protocols like RIP, static route, dynamic route, YSPF, BGP, and also EIGRP. So these are all the routing protocols. So in the routing side, we have different types of protocols. We have one is RIP, nothing but routing information protocol, EIGRP, extended integrated gateway routing protocol. Next one is OSPF, open shortest path first. Next one is BGP, border gateway protocol. And also we have additional static route as well as a dynamic route, multicast route as well. So what is the drawback of RIP? What is drawback of RIP?
Less number of hops.
Number of hosts, that's perfect. How many number of hosts it will support?
15.
Yes. So what is the regularly most every organization most utilized routing protocol, most usable routing protocol?
EIGRP.
EAGRP.
EAGRP, only EAGRP?
ASPF also.
Yes, you are right. So EIGRP, yeah, BCP is for dedicated internet to receive the internet. So and OSPF and EIGRP, these two protocols are most usable protocols. As compared to EIGRP also, so most usable protocol is OSPF. So routing monitoring monitor it can provide how that particular routing it is defined from internal to external. Whenever we are discussing about Fortigate firewall or any firewall, always keep in our mind network architecture diagram. So how that routing will go from inside to outside, nothing but trust zone to untrust zone. In the similar way, untrust to trust. So if you're defining the routing, then only it will go outside the traffic and it can access the internet. Otherwise, it cannot access the internet. Who can provide routing part? Who will provide routing?
Administrator.
Which administrator?
Firewall.
Network
Firewall?
administrator.
Network administrator, you are right. So as I said, we have separate team is there, network routing and switching team. So that team, they will provide basically this routing part. So example, access switch, core switch, from core switch to next one is IDS IPS, proxy, firewall, ISP router, in the similar way, internet. How that route it has to, from what are the different type of gateways are available? From where to where that routing we have to define. Okay, so if you are providing the particular routing, then only it can be defined. So this routing also we have to configure in the firewall. Then only inbound traffic it will go outside in the similar way. Outbound traffic also it will coming to the inside of the organization. So routing is very important. So that routing maybe we can define using different types of protocols. So using, as I said, AIGRP, YSPF, static route or dynamic routes, or multicast, or OSPF, or BCP, and so on. Okay. Yeah. So this Fortigate firewall, whenever you are accessing, if you don't move from here and there cursor, so it will take lot of time to do buffering part, because this one will be accessed by everybody all over the worldwide. Okay, and also your network bandwidth, it is not that much up to date, I mean up to speed, we cannot access. Okay, now I have to open one more browser. Let's go and see. So all the dashboards, so if we can define the dashboards like our system related and also high availability dashboards. Then we can define the application bandwidth utilization wise dashboard, routing monitoring wise dashboards, network bandwidth utilization wise dashboards, VPNs wise dashboards, and even we can segregate which user is doing and consuming what type of bandwidth. That one also we can segregate. Okay, and even every user, how much he's watching, like maybe couple of people they will watch YouTubes or any other websites. In that scenario also, we can see what user or which user is doing what, whether. So couple of times even we will receive the alert notification also, this guy is watching this much of the bandwidth of the YouTube video, and maybe another audios or videos and so on. So firewall can provide everything whatever you are doing in our laptop. Okay, so that's why don't use your personal, I mean professional laptop for personal purpose. Don't use, don't do your personal work in the professional laptop. That's what I want to say. Why? Because whatever you are doing in your professional laptop, everything firewall can monitor. Okay, even when some of the people they can use for the interviews purpose, applying the jobs and so on. So everything it will monitor. Yeah, it is giving trouble. Give me 1 second. So in case you are in practically when you are trying in your mobile I don't think it will support. In that scenario, in case if you are using one browser, better you can move to another browser. So maybe that time it will work out, because bandwidth utilization it will take too much time. So now I moved from incognito mode to normal cognito mode.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
So this is the login page.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. Potisha, good morning.
Hi, sir. Till the page load, I have a query. Can we discuss?
Yes, please go ahead.
As a demo wise, okay, mostly we won't involve much on this because dedicated people or someone will take care. As a security, what we will do in the firewall basically, for example, if someone will ask while doing the interview, what do you know about the firewall? What will work basically in the day-to-day work? How we can say, sir?
So do you mean a dedicated firewall role, or do you mean as a security SOC analyst firewall role?
Yeah, as a SOC analyst, how much we will involve in the firewall for the dedicated tool, not the demo.
Okay, perfect. In this scenario, so if it is a dedicated firewall role is completely different from the scratch. So we have to go and we have to implement and we have to monitor. Anyway, under the dedicated firewall also we have L1, L2, L3 roles are available. So that is different case. So coming to as a SOC analyst, so what level of the firewall you know, or what exactly you will do in this scenario. For suppose one of the brute force attack is coming via public IP. In that scenario, whatever IP it is identified, it's a malicious IP. Okay. So in that particular malicious IP, after checking the reputation of the IP, normally what we will do, we'll go and we'll block in the firewall level. So that obviously we have to log into firewall and we have to block the firewall. See, most of the cases like a Wipro or Infosys or Mindtree or Emphasis or Accenture and so on, normally we will raise a separate ticket to the firewall team. They will go and they will block it. But when you're going for other companies like a product-based companies, even you have to go and you have to block yourself. There is no L1, there is no L2, and there is no L3. Okay. So it is vary from organization to organization. So couple of companies, even they did not define everybody has to do everything. In that scenario, what is the answer you have to give? I have the admin firewall access. Whenever any brute force attack or any phishing email attack is coming, even VPN authentication failures attack is coming from the attacker IP address. After checking the reputation of the IP address, I will go and I'll block that particular IP address in the firewall level. So I will log into the firewall, then I will go to policies and objects tab. Then I will go and I will create one of the policy related to blocking of the IP address in the firewall. That is the one thing I will do. Second thing is whenever something it is got compromised. So unfortunately, whatever logs are logs are coming to SM tool, it is not giving the deeper investigation or full-fledged investigation. In that scenario, I will go to the firewall and I will take the packet capture in the log and monitor tab, and I'll export the respective log packet capture file, and I will import to the Wireshark tool and I will analyze where is the issue. That is one of the cases we can explain. Third one is even domains also. Okay, couple of times, couple of users they are trying to access the mobile, malicious domains. Then I can take the respective domain name. Then I can go to the firewall and I can block in the firewall that particular domain name. This is one of the use case. One of the server or end user system is got compromised and it's keep on communicating with the command and control server. So I want to see what level of access it is went outside, what data he copied. First of all, what are the outbound connections it went outside. In that scenario also, I will go and I will monitor and investigate in the firewall. One more scenario, one of the phishing email is received by the couple of users like a spear phishing, and it is attached malicious malware attachment or maybe malicious URL link. In that scenario, who clicked on that particular malware attachment or malicious URL link? So I will go and I'll verify in the firewall level. So these are all the possible use cases you can go and you can explain in the firewall side. Is it clear?
Those details we used to see in
Aruna?
O365 as well, right? Apart from IP blocking, domains and all, who will be click, who will be view and all those details we can view in O365 as well, right? Then what is the specific in the firewall?
No. But O365 cannot block domain, right?
For DNS
We
level,
cannot.
for which are all the dedicated tools there, we can block, right? IP and domains and all.
No, but firewall is the first tool. We can do everything. Now I given couple of use cases also, right? So example,
Yes.
as I said, one of the server got compromised and keep on communicating to the command and control server. So where we can see that particular outbound connections, whether Office 365 will provide that particular information, or whether EDR tool it will provide that particular information, whether IDS IPS it will provide, no. Only firewall will provide all this information. One of the end user is received phishing email and they clicked on the URL link. So that we can see the proxy and firewall only who clicked on that particular URL link. So this one cannot be provided by the Office 365. Office 365 only it will provide how many people are received the URL link or how many people are received the email. But it cannot provide who clicked on that particular malware attachment and also malicious URL link. Even logs integration as well also we can do. So that's why firewall is the most important device in the organization level. Everything whatever network traffic it is going as inbound and outbound, everything we can see in the firewall level. Firewall will do lot more features as compared to all other devices. But Office 365 or ADR, it's a specific to some specific feature only. Office 365 for phishing email investigation and only just for the emails. Okay, and even it is supporting for ATP as well. That is also once again phishing email related. EDR tool, it is dedicated for malware, but it cannot provide the what is the inbound traffic is coming and outbound traffic is coming and what's going on. We don't know, and we should not know. I mean, will not come to know if are going to the respect to EDR tools. So entire thing what's going on, what's happening in the organization level, even if it's a malware thing also, we can see under the firewall. Even who received the emails also we can see under the firewall. So that is the beauty of the firewall. Understood?
Sir, I have a doubt here.
Yes, please.
Actually, one of the Windows system got compromised and it is keep on communicating with the command and control server. This can be viewed in IDS IPS also, right?
IDS IPS, if you are using, yes, we can see that one also. If you are integrate net flow data, then only we can see. Yes, we can see in the IDS IPS also.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
But if you are using next generation firewall, I don't think we should use once again a dedicated IDS IPS. But yes, as per security best practices and defense in depth control and network architecture diagram wise, I mean network 3-tier architecture diagram, it's better to use yes IDS IPS as well. For your answer, yes, we can see in the IDS IPS as well.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Oh gosh, it is giving trouble, gas. Let me try in another web browser. So otherwise, did you try from your side and you can share, I can explain. Anyone can try to log into your laptop and you can share your screen. In case if it is working for you. Just anybody can try in your laptop and you can share your screen with me, then I can explain. Aruna, so do you have access? Are you using laptop or mobile? Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You're
sir.
audible.
It open for me, sir.
I'm trying to log in.
Yeah, anybody can access because I think my for me some network issues. I'm not sure.
Yes, I can able to access. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
I think I don't have permission to share the screen.
1 second. Just you can say hi. I will give access to you. In chat, you can say hi or something like that. Simultaneously, I am trying in my other browsers as well, Firefox. So hi, three people. Gopal. Is it a buffering or it is showing screen as well for anyone?
Showing screen, sir.
Yeah, you can share your screen, please.
Need access.
Sai Kiran or who's that? So many people said hi. That's why I'm
Pranav Sai,
confused.
sir. Pranav Sai.
Pranav Sai.
Sai Kiran
Pranav
moderator.
Sai. Yeah, okay, done. Yeah, now you can try. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, click on routing monitor. So in routing matter, normally we can see application bandwidth, routing part, and also we can see information about so how that particular routing it is happened, what type of routing it they defined, all this information we can see. Same thing it is here also. Hmm. Yeah, so anyway, dashboard, everything it can provide the overall. Okay, so as I said, whatever configurations we had and what we have to monitor exactly. Come down little bit, Pranav. Come down little bit. Yeah, security is there, right? So security is very, very important tab. So in the security side, we can see alerts basically. So meaning here, our main, okay, so role is involved here only. Security side and also policies and object side and security profile side and also finally monitor side. Aruna asked a very good question basically. As a security analyst, what exactly you will monitor or you will do in the firewall level? So as I said, log integration also one of the thing. So example, firewall logs are not reflecting in the SIM tool. I will go and I will troubleshoot. That is one of the use case I can say. So even something if you want to block either website or domain or IP address, I can go and I can block in the firewall level. So if I want to do deeper investigation, I can do the packet capture. Then I can go to the respective, okay, Wireshark to analyze the where is the issue, whether it is application layer issue or internet or transport or maybe network interface issue. There also I can identify. So these are all the different types of things you have to say. If they will ask dedicatedly as a security analyst, what will you do in the firewall level? But if dedicatedly you are applying for firewall vacancy, that time it is different. That time you have to say, I will create policies and objects. I know how to integrate Active Directory. I know how to integrate SMTP server. I can create security profiles. I can create policies based on the business requirement and so on. That is the roles and responsibilities we have to provide. You are applying for dedicated to firewall vacancy. So there it is a different case. Okay. So if it is a firewall vacancy, you have to say different roles and responsibilities. As a SOC analyst, you are using a SIM. And what is the role in the firewall? You have to say just for blocking firewall and also troubleshooting of the log source. And also next one is monitoring. So these are all couple of things you have to say, and even blocking of the website as well as domain name as well. Yeah, same thing. It is showing as one first thing only. Mogambi only it is showing. Oof. Then I think I have to postpone this one. I'm wasting time. I think yours time as well. Maybe I have to postpone this session to evening.
Yeah, hi sir. Can I share my
Okay, sir.
screen?
Yes, please. Your name, please.
Masimu.
Nasimun. Okay. 1 second. I'll make a co-host. Yes, please. Nasimun, are you sharing? Okay, routing monitor. So you can see your routing side, connected routes, static routes. That's what I said, right? So it is supporting so many routes. static, dynamic, okay, multicast, RIP, AGRP, OSPF, BGP, and so on. So right now it is configured only static route. Static routing meaning here, so from one IP to another IP, from that particular IP to another IP, and so on. So that is the routing part. Application bandwidth, it is repeating. So many dashboards it will repeat in this scenario. So this dashboard we have seen already. Previously in the Mogambe dashboard, we have seen already this one. It is repeating. Even you can see down also one more application bandwidth is available. So there also, so whatever applications we are using, all those bandwidth utilization, what is the inbound traffic and what is the outbound traffic. You can see 15.3 is outbound traffic and inbound traffic is at 23.4. Even it is showing as what are the applications, topmost applications it is using in the organization level. So browsing is a number one application, Google service is number two, in this similar way TLS and so on. Come down, come down, yeah. So here port TV VPN by connections. So this is also it is shown previously. So VPN GCP, VPN SDB. So these two things. So one is Google Cloud related VPN connectivity they implemented. Second one is secure by design thing they implemented. So these are the two things. And next one you can see port TV destination owners by bytes. Whatever destination it is going, and how much bandwidth utilization it is happening. It can show that particular destination owners by bytes. Next one is PortView cloud application by bytes. Cloud applications, whatever we are using, like a ServiceNow or Office 365 or Proofpoint, or is there any cloud related applications we are using? Each and every application, how much bandwidth it is utilizing. So you can drop down list and you can see 1 hour, 24 hours, even 1 week and so on. So that information. Okay. Yeah, click on Wi-Fi. Yeah, next one is source interfaces wise also. Whatever interfaces we configured. So 2000E, how many interfaces it is supporting? I think 48 interfaces. So each and every interface wise, how much bandwidth utilization it is happening. So that interfaces wise utilization it will show. Yeah, click on Wi-Fi. No, I don't think it will work out. So as I said Wi-Fi, so it will use AP, port to AP status. AP means access point. Whenever you are going to railway station or airport or even bus stations nowadays, they are providing free Wi-Fi, even including restaurants as well, even hotels also. So they are providing access points. So did you observe any time on the floor or ceiling? So they have couple of access points. Those access points are related to Wi-Fi. So based on the signal strength, based on the air magnet spectrum, so based on the coverage wise. So first of all, they will do some survey, and after doing survey, how many access points are required. So maybe consider it is whatever square feet of the area it contains of the respective hotel or airport or railway station and so on. So they will do some survey first of all. Survey meaning here signal strength wise. So a couple of air magnetic spectrum, air magnet survey. So these are all tools are available. So they will take that particular tool. They will roam for entire airport, entire railway station, entire hotel, and finally they will conclude that these many access points are required. So maybe 100 access points or 200 access points and so on. After identifying this survey, so then they will purchase those access points and they will deploy in the respective locations wise. So meaning here, so wherever signal strength it is occupying, so everywhere it has to cover entire airport and entire hotel or entire bus station, railway stations or restaurant and so on. So according to that one, they can go and they can deploy. So those access points we can monitor from Fortigate firewall as well. Fortigate company, it is supporting and deploying and providing access points also. So, but if you are using Cisco firewall, Cisco access points and Aruba access points, it will not monitor. Only it is supporting only Fortigate access points you are purchasing. But you are purchasing third party other Wi-Fi. Most popular wireless monitoring is who is doing vendor is Cisco number 1, Aruba is number 2, Avaya number 3. So these are all the couple of wireless monitoring vendors we have, tools we have, even Fluke networks as well. So after deploying the access points, if you want to check the status of the access points, so access point 1, what is the status? Access point 2, what is the status? Whether it active, like a health checkup status basically. So I have shown even in Sophos CDR tool also server health checkup status. Okay, so then we can go and we can troubleshoot in the similar way here also. So what is the access point status, whether it is active or inactive? In case it is inactive, so we have to go and we have to troubleshoot why it is inactive, why it is not working properly, and so on. Channel utilization. Channel utilizations represents, so there are different types of channels. So we have 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, and so on. So 5 gigahertz will give the more bandwidth and more usage point of view. You can access more thing, and 2.4 gigahertz it can provide the speed wise less. Even if you are deploying any router in our home also, we have two different types of channels. One channel is 2.4 gigahertz, second channel is 5 gigahertz. So normally for 2.4 gigahertz we'll give to guest users, whoever is coming to your home, because they need only for 1 day or 2 days only, right? For them we'll give the guest related speed, it is not required more. For 5 gigahertz I will use myself. So in such a way we can configure two channels, and each and every channel how much bandwidth utilization it is consuming. So that one we can monitor under channel utilization. Next one is client by port AP, meaning here whoever is accessing the port, I mean access points. So example, you are trying to connect to the SSID. What is SSID, guys? What is SSID?
Wi-Fi name.
Excellent. Wi-Fi name. Wi-Fi name is called SSID, single set identifier. Nasimun, can you go to your Wi-Fi connection, wireless tab? Down. Yeah. Click on that one. Yes. Here you can see she connected Realme. So that Realme is called as a SSID, Wi-Fi name. That name we'll call it a SSID. Full form of SSID is called single set identifier. Whenever you are opening Wi-Fi, even in the mobile also, it will show so many SSIDs, so many names, Wi-Fi names. That is called SSID in technical terminology. SSID full form is called single set identifier, nothing but Wi-Fi name. Okay, so that is basically client by port AP, meaning here. So whoever is connected to access point. So which access point they connected? For suppose in the organization, even in the hotel or wherever we are using the Wi-Fi. So which user is connected to what access point? We have more than 10 access points are there. So access point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So maybe user is connected to 1, user A is connected to 1, user B is connected to 10, user C is connected to 20, and so on. So that is client by port AP. Next one, signal strength. So signal strength meaning here which access point is giving more signal strength and less signal strength. So that is nothing but speed wise, or we can see 4 points and 5 points whenever you are connecting, right? So that particular signal strength. Rogue APs. Can anyone explain what is rogue AP? What is rogue AP? In the Wi-Fi terminology, rogue is nothing but hacker. In the Wi-Fi terminology, so rogue is nothing but attacker or intruder or hacker. Even hacker also they will use. So around, I mean, they will use access point. From there, they will try to connect it to our internal access points. So I think somewhere I read, I have seen practically. So $150 you are purchasing anybody Wi-Fi we can monitor. Okay. So what password they are using. So it's a little bit small device. It's like our dongle is there, right? Dongle is nothing but our memory stick. I mean, it's like a connecting to Wi-Fi through our physical device. That is called dongle. So the dongle, little bit that much size will be there. Otherwise, pen drive size will be there. If I'm using that one, even other people's passwords also we can hack, and we can see what the password using, and we can connect it to the respective Wi-Fi. Okay. So next one is rogue is nothing but attacker. In the uh, Wi-Fi terminology, rogue is nothing but hacker or intruder or attacker. Next one, historical clients. So historical clients, it is showing as a bandwidth utilization wise. One is 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, and 6 gigahertz. Next one, interfering SSID. So that's what I said. Is there in between two SSIDs? Example, SSID first name is maybe example 1, SSID second name is example 2. In between these example 1 SSID Wi-Fi name and example 2 SSID Wi-Fi name, is there any interference, overlapping? Okay, so that one we can see. Login failures. So if anybody trying to access Wi-Fi connection, in that scenario, is there any attempts are failuring? Who is trying to access? If are doing this one, then we'll come to know whether internal user is trying to access the Wi-Fi or external attacker is trying to access the Wi-Fi. How can you identify that particular activity? Based on what parameters we can identify whether the internal user is trying to access the Wi-Fi connectivity or external attacker?
IPs, through IPs.
Through IPs. That's perfect. Based on the private IP address range and public IP address range. You are right. Yeah, so that is about Wi-Fi. Next one. Yeah, next one is Mujape. So this is also once again one more site. Okay, so here it is showing as a PortView policies. So nothing but what are the policies we configured. As I said, policy PortView, it can be represented or monitor or demonstrates. So what's going on the network wise? It will give the historical data as well as real-time data. That is called PortView. Next one, you can see top IP pools by assigned IPs. Meaning here, so whatever IPs it is going on or it is using in the organization level, topmost IPs. Example 10.10.10.1, 10.10.10.2, 10.10.10.3, and so on. So those IPs, whatever it is assigned in the pool, it can provide that particular information. Topmost, nothing but top to bottom. Otherwise, more utilization to less utilization in such a way. Next one is host scan summary. So if are enabling SNMP protocol, even it can identify and it will scan. So how many hosts are available? So that is nothing but it is identified 92 hosts. Come down. Even Fortigate firewall can be configured as a DHCP. Right now, this Fortigate client is accessed by 3 clients. Okay, so 3 clients, they took leisure time and they are trying to connect to the Fortigate. Not our connections, whatever we are trying to access through remote, but the connectivity is nothing but within the Fortinet company. So whose firewall? First of all, this one. So this firewall is from the respective Fortigate company itself. So they deployed in USA, that we can see under system. Down we have one more tab is there. There we can see. So next one, login failures. Once again, it is repeating, meaning whoever trying to access through the Wi-Fi. So SSID you can see. So there, those login failures it is showing. Yes. Yeah. Next tab. Next tab is network tab. So all these are dashboards only. Right now, we are not at all went to respective configurations and also investigations. So once again, it is repeating DHCP. Previously, we have seen 3 clients. Now, within the fraction of minutes, it is changed to 1 client. Okay. FortiView sources WAN by bytes. Can you tell me anyone what is mean by this dashboard represents? Forti view sources WAN by bytes. What is the dashboard represents? Meaning here, whatever WAN means wide area network. Wide area network meaning here, whatever interface is connected to internet. LAN means within the local area network. WAN means it is connected to internet. You should understand all these. Okay, you have to analyze basically. It's not like, okay, something bandwidth it is showing, not like that. You should understand what's going on. So WAN by bytes meaning here, whatever firewall interface is configured as a WAN. Example, firewall interface 1 is configured as a internet connectivity. Firewall 2 also connected as internet connectivity using WAN connectivity. In that scenario, so these two interfaces consuming 89.22 bandwidth and also 53.28, meaning here, so whatever outbound traffic it is going on interface 1 and interface 2, that bandwidth consumption is 89.22 and 53.24. So that is the meaning of this one, WAN by bytes, nothing but, so whatever public interfaces we configured. Okay, next one you can see repeating, but that IPsec tunnel is repeating. So that's what I told. So there are several dashboard it is repeating regularly. So one of the dashboard is IPsec tunnel dashboard. So one of the tunnel is created for Google Cloud Platform. Second one is secure by design related part, secure design otherwise. Yeah. Next one, top failed authentications by failed attempts. So top failed here means who has done most failed attempts. Those people's, okay, authentication failure attempts to particular Fortigate firewall. Next one. All reports get something they configured. So as a dashboard, so you can see this is also repeating several times. Application bandwidth is repeating several times. And Office 365 mail statistics. So if you are integrating Office 365 email server to here, then we can see, so what's going on. So nothing but overall how many mails we are receiving, how many mails it is receiving, and so on. So total overall, so Azure Office 365, I mean Microsoft Office 365 statistics. Application bandwidth is repeating several times. Come down. Yeah, that's all. Next one is Sirar. So here you can see now it's a very good tab. Basically this very good tab, it contains more information. System information, this is what I told you. So under system information, so we'll come to know how this firewall is deployed. You can see host name of the firewall is ngfw primary and serial number. Every hardware model contains serial number, including our mobile as well as laptop, even tab, whatever we are using. So serial number of this particular firewall is FGT Fortigate 2K something they provided, and serial number. That is overall serial number. After purchasing firewall, what we have to do? We have to go and we have to register in which portal? Which portal? Which portal we have to register our firewalls or any tool basically. Example, you purchased your mobile or you purchased your laptop. Which portal you will go and you will register?
NIC.
Support portal. Support portal normally we will configure. We will go and will register. So like a warranty will purchase for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. Same thing here also, support portal. So we have to go and we have to register. Okay. So then whenever issue we are facing, that time we have to raise a case with the vendor. Okay. So then they will come to online and they will support us. That's why we normally will take premium support. It's like a warranty. So next one, you can see firmware version. Firmware version of this particular Fortigate firewall 2400E is 7.2.1. Okay. Next one is a mode. What is meant by mode? Mode. What is mode?
Network
No, what is mean by this? What did you understand from this mode? It's a NAT mode, that's fine. What did you
Out.
understand from this one?
External IP.
No, what did you understand from mode?
Deployment.
Excellent. Deployment. How the firewall is deployed. How the firewall is deployed. So I told you already, firewall can be deployed as a NAT mode or root 3 mode or layer mode, or otherwise switch mode or layer 2 mode or high availability mode, or otherwise span or mirror method, and so on. So always 99.99% of the companies, they will deploy as a NAT mode. Why? Because they have to access the internet. Is it clear now? So mode is nothing but deployment method. Okay, so they deployed as a layer 3 mode. Layer 3 mode, also called as a NAT mode, also called as a root mode. So whatever theoretical we discuss, just you can compare with practical. That's what I told you. Whenever you are studying, so just you can keep your notes beside you, then you can understand what's going on, what exactly mean by this one. Okay, so meaning here deployment method. Okay, next one, system time. So system time, from you can see, so August 19th. Okay, so around 2043. Right now it's a USA time. Okay, so it is deployed in USA, this particular device. So from past 20 hours, this device did not go, not even single time rebooted, or not even it went down or outage. So from past 20 hours, this device is up. Okay, that is about overall system information. And WAN IP. So as Suprita said, it is connected to outbound interface as a 96.45.36.230. You can see when you are showing that one, it is showing as California, United States. Where this device is deployed now? Where this device is deployed now?
California, US.
Yeah,
In
California, USA. That's right. Okay, so public NATing, converting private IP to public IP, or mapping private IP to public IP. That public IP WAN interface is 96.45.36.230. You can see licenses. So licenses, only they are not using all the licenses. They are using couple of licenses like Fortigate support. Fortigate support meaning here 24/7 into 365 days. In case if you need any support from Fortinet vendor, they will come to online and they will troubleshoot you if you need any help. Okay, so that's called Fortigate support. Yeah, they mentioned premium support as well. Okay, so up to which date it is available, that particular support? It is showing
31st
there
12.
itself. Yeah, March 31st, 2022. Okay.
December,
Sorry,
December,
2025.
31st.
Yeah, December. Yeah, 2025. Yeah. That means another 3.5 years approximate. 3 years, 2 months, 4 months. Yeah. Next one. So firmware and general updates. Firmware and general updates will be provided by Fortigate. Fortigate is nothing but it's one of the module in the Fortigate. So FortiView also one more application, additional module. So Fortigate also one more module. It can provide the firmware updates and also general updates. Firmware updates meaning here version updates, software versions updates, license versions updates, and so on. So that is updates point of view. This licensing also it is there up to 2025 December 31st.
Sir,
Next
but
one, IP.
this Fortigate, this is a demo tool, right? How it is showing the system time last 24 hours like that?
Yeah, demo tool also. It's demo tool doesn't mean that it's like a. It is deployed basically. It is currently working on. It is
Okay.
not a demo means don't think it's like a water soap CDR we are using a demo. It's not like that. It is already practically it's working on it. They're deployed.
Okay, sir.
It's a
Thank you.
practical tool only. It's not. So I said like a demo tool means in my organization whatever tool I'm using, I'm not showing that one. That's why I said it's a demo tool. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a practically already they deployed in California, this one. So why they deployed? Can anyone explain why they deployed this one? Why Fortigate company they deployed this device in the California location? What the reason?
Their headquarters are there and
Yeah, their headquarters there means they can deploy in their own on-premise data center. Why they deployed okay this particular tool and they given access to everybody all over the worldwide?
so it's a one type of marketing, sir.
Yes, excellent. That's perfect answer. It's a marketing. No other vendor is giving this particular option. Only CyberRoam and Fortigate company they are giving. Why? Because so even when I went to when I was working in Middle East and also in Netherlands, couple of companies, couple of customers, they don't like to do POC. So example, I'm supporting for Muscat Navy company. So they are my client. Muscat Navy and Army I'm supporting. So they want firewall. So that time we are supporting for both Palo Alto and Fortigate. Our company is a distributed company, like a distributor. So I given the total overall demo, not demo, I mean product presentation. I went and I given product presentation, and after that they satisfied. They said they want a POC, but POC they are not accepting in their organization. Why? Because Navy and Army is very critical data is available, very confidential data is available. Even whenever I'm going to restroom, also they used to come along with me. So that much restrictions. Okay. So that particular customer, okay, they like this particular device, but how they want to test this one? Whether will they test in their environment? They are not giving a chance. In that scenario, what we have to do? How can we prove our product is very good? For those type of customers, Fortigate company is developed this particular product for marketing purpose. For those customers, they can go and they can verify this particular information. There is no need to do any POC in their environment. They can go and they can see what all the features are available, what all the things it is supporting, and so on. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So someone is not required POC for those people. So we can share this particular demo URL link. They will go and they will verify and what are the functions it has and what are the features it is supporting, what to do and how we can do and so on. They will validate and finally they will purchase. So that's why they deployed this particular tool. It's a practical tool only. Even they are deployed, they configured everything. Okay, they made one dedicated demo setup, a couple of switches, 8 switches it is showing, 11 routers it is showing, couple of access point it is showing, and so on. For that particular dedicated room, they deployed this particular device. Is it clear now? Okay. Next one is IPS licensing. IPS is a intrusion prevention system. As I said, IPS and IDS is inbuilt feature of next generation firewall. Now it's clear, right? Theoretical and practical. What is the difference between firewall and also IDS IPS? IDS IPS is a subset of firewall. Firewall will do a lot more features whatever IPS is doing. Even next generation firewall has a capability of inbuilt network IDS and network IPS. So that is the difference. So how we have to say this one in case if they are asked in the interview, what the difference between firewall and also IDS IPS? Firewall will monitor inbound traffic and outbound traffic based on the actions it is defined or requirement side. Either it will allow the traffic or block the traffic. So that is about firewall. So then IDS IPS. So whenever any abnormal or malicious or suspicious activity will happen, IDS only will detect. But on the other hand, IPS it will detect as well as it will block. If the last differences, then IPS is a subset of firewall. Nowadays, next generation firewall has an inbuilt feature of IPS capability as well. That is the thing you have to say in the interview. Okay. So next one is antivirus. Even firewall can monitor or it can not only just monitor, it can block antivirus related attacks as well. Nothing but malware category of the attacks. So they have dedicated engine is there that is called malware engine. Whenever any files it is going on like inbound traffic and outbound traffic, for suppose Can you give one of the examples of inbound traffic or outbound traffic of the malwares in the firewall level? Practical use case.
Phishing email, sir.
Excellent. Phishing email attachment is coming via email. Phishing email coming via email, nothing but malware. Malware attachment, it is coming via email. In that scenario, it will do malware scanning. It will come through the firewall. Firewall can do scanning. Even for driver downloads also, something one of the end user is trying to download any of the file from the websites. That time also it can scan it. Not only EDR tool is doing the malware scanning, even firewall also will do scanning part. Okay. Next one is web filtering. Where did we discuss web filtering? Web control.
Firewall only, sir.
Where did we discuss web control? Web control, guys.
Security profile.
Security profile, it is there. I'm not asking in which other tool we discussed about web filtering and web control.
Sophos CDR.
Yes, sir.
Sophos CDR. Yes, that's correct. Sophos CDR. So web filtering meaning here URL filtering. Which applications we have to allow and which web applications we have to block. That is called URL filtering. What is another name? Web filtering. What is another name?
Application filtering.
Application filtering. What is another name?
Content filtering.
Content filtering. That's correct. Content filtering. It is entire question. What is content filtering? Content filtering is nothing but it is a blocklisting of the websites and whitelisting of the websites based on business requirement. That is called content filtering. That is also called as URL filtering, bright cloud filtering, and application filtering and web filtering and so on. So many names are there. So next one is SD-WAN. So whatever outbound connections are going on as interfaces wise, that particular traffic information. Yeah. Next one, Mumbai. So they created one of the Mumbai dashboard as well. So under that one, nothing is there. Next one, they created one more test dashboard. Give me 1 second. Sorry guys. So test dashboards, it is a Fortigate cloud. So it can go to the Fortigate cloud and it can get the updates. So that is Fortigate cloud wise. They have dedicated module once again. Next one. SSL VPN monitor, whatever our site-to-site VPN as well as remote VPN. So there are two types of VPN. What are two types of VPN? One is remote VPN. Remote VPN is also called as
IPsec VPN.
IPsec VPN. That's correct. IPsec VPN. So whatever VPNs it is configured, it is monitoring those particular VPNs. So which devices it is connected to VPN? All those device information it is showing. Right now it is connected to 83 devices. Next one. Yeah, test 1 second. Fortigate. So Fortigate, what is the Fortigate importance? What is Fortigate importance? Just 5 minutes back we discussed. Fortigate importance.
Updating purpose.
Yes, getting the general updates and firmware updates. That's correct. What a FortiView? What a FortiView?
Graphical representations.
Graphical representations along with that one. So demonstrates and it can provide real-time data as well as historical data. That's right. What about Forti Manager?
For multiple locations, if the device is there, it will manage all the devices.
What is simple way we
Distributed
can say if you want? Firewall manager. Firewall manager is called Port manager. Understood? Multiple, yeah, you are right. For multiple locations, if you are using the Fortigate firewall, from a single firewall, we can monitor everything. That is called Port manager. Okay. So even Port mail also there. Port mail is for the phishing email investigation. Okay. Next one. Pune location someone is created, but I'm not sure who has the admin access. So even maybe in Fortigate company, Indian people are working on. That's why they created Mumbai and Pune location. Otherwise, they have data center is there in the Pune location, Fortigate company. Fortiview sources. So here WAN bandwidth utilization, it is repeated once again. So whatever outgoing interfaces bandwidth utilizing, it is showing that one. Yes, please. Okay, next one is bandwidth on the MPLS. MPLS full form is multi-provisioning label switching. It is once again part of routing and switching, MPLS labeling part basically. Okay, so that is bandwidth utilization wise. So right now WAN 1 interface it is showing port number 23. Okay, so next one, status. Yeah, status is once again it is repeating system information. Just now we discussed, right? So under I think Sira or somewhere we discussed. Same thing it is repeating once again. System information. So firewall host name, serial number, firmware version, and mode. Next one is up to which time it is up to date, and WAN bandwidth whatever NAT interface it is configured. And Fortigate cloud also we discussed. Security fabric. Security fabric meaning here, so wherever this firewall is deployed, you can see logical representation. We have separate top tab is there, that is called network tab. There we can go and we can see here how this firewall is deployed. Fortigate demo firewall, how it is deployed. So you can see couple of symbols also there. Fortigate switches, routers, access points, Wi-Fi points, and so on, connectors and so on. Okay, so all those things. So security fabric, it can be represented. So logical representation of the firewall, how it is deployed. So that is meaning. Okay, come down. CPU utilization. So right now it is utilizing 8%. Whenever it is crossing more than 70%, we have to go and we have to suspect. So why it is crossing 70%? Whatever model number we purchased, whether it is not able to handle all those requests and sessions and so on. So right now it is only 8%. It's well and good. Memory utilization also it is showing. So that is 20%. Nothing but RAM utilization. Come down. So this is called control plane. Whatever right now I'm showing, Nasimun is showing. This is called control plane. Control plane can represents bandwidth utilization, memory utilization, system information, and everything. So there are every server, including laptop also, there are two planes will be there. What are the two planes? Server, databases, systems. Two planes will be there. What are the two planes? What are the two planes? One is data plane, one is control plane. Control plane can be provided the system information part, and data plane can be represented. So related to what type of data it is storing, that is difference. Data plane and also control plane. Next one. Yeah, license is also repeated once again. So sessions count here. Sessions combination of both IPv4 and IPv6. So IPv6 in USA already they are using. Even in India also cloud environments we are using IPv6. So right now it is showing as current sessions 540. Maybe within fraction of minutes it will increase once again. Okay, next one. Administrator. So here administrator meaning here how this firewall can be accessed through web browser, HTTPS, and also through Port Explorer. And also name of the respective administrator is a demo. And also that demo is a read only. Okay, and also we have admin also available. Two things. Administrator current how we are accessing this Fortigate demo tool is through HTTPS and also Port Explorer. Okay, so Port Explorer is nothing but one type of Internet Explorer like a Google Chrome and Firefox. So in the similar way, even Port Explorer we can open from there also, and also we can open through HTTPS. Nothing but in the web browser top you can see fortigate.portdemo.com management IP. So that is the meaning. Nasimun, can you click on the top browser? Yes, that is the one. How that particular thing we are accessing through HTTPS, and also we can access through Port Explorer as well. So demo is a read only. Okay. Next one, licenses. Once again, it is repeated. Come down. So licenses, it's repeated once again. Outbreak prevention, it's nothing but malware prevention. Okay. Host scan summary. Previously, when I was sharing the screen, that time only it is showing as 89. But after every minute it will scan. Now it is showing 124 scan. 124 overall host is identified. Come down. Next one, the disk thing. What is the disk percentage? What a Fortigate firewall is deployed, the disk percentage is 1%. Next one is VPN connections. So FortiView VPN connections, that is repeated once again. GCP and SDB, come down. Proxy sessions. In case in this firewall, if are configured proxy, what are the sessions it is going outside, and also what all sessions it is coming inside that particular sessions. And device inventory. So device inventory meaning here, so whatever in the data center, wherever this particular Fortigate firewall is deployed, how many switches are there, how many servers are there, how many printers are there, how many end user machines are there, all those devices information. So next one is Forti sandbox files by submitted. And can anyone explain what is meant by this one and why we will use? Why will you this one? We already discussed, this is over, this topic is over already.
For the analysis malware.
Excellent analysis of the malware. So whenever any file is coming through drive-by downloads or through phishing email attachments or through pen drives, in that scenario, so you are not able to identify where is the issue. So we can go and we can submit to Fortigate company by raising a support portal, and Forti sandboxing team, R&D team, they will go on and they will analyze. And within the 15 minutes of the time, they will come back whether that file verdict they will say, whether it is infected by malware or not. Okay, next one. So bandwidth and also DCFW. DCFW means data center firewall. Meaning here, whatever firewall 2400E model number, so deployed, it's a data center firewall. Okay, so inbound traffic as well as outbound traffic, total overall percentage, I mean bandwidth. Application bandwidth, it is repeating several times, this dashboard. They created a lot of dummy dashboards, duplicate dashboards. Sessions. So sessions meaning here, how many connections are going on inbound and outbound. So that sessions. Next one. Users and devices. So users and devices, it provides a device inventory. This is also repeated. So it can provide the how many devices it is using and what are the different operating system wise, like a Linux or PortOS or Windows. So the device inventory wise, like asset inventory. Porti client. What is Porti client? What is Porti client? What is Porti client? So Porti client is for VPN connections. So we have to deploy Porti client in the every end user machine, and we have to see about so how many clients it is connected. So it's for mainly for Porti clients for VPN connections. Okay, understood. So we discussed about VPN client, VPN portal, VPN gateway. So in the Porti side, we can say Porti client. In Palo Alto side, what we can say?
Panorama, sir.
Panorama Firewall Manager. I am not asking that one.
Global
VPN
product.
client name, yes, Global Protect. Global Protect. Okay, that's correct. Porti client will say in the Fortinet firewall if you are using. If you are using Palo Alto firewall, it will say Global Protect. Where we can deploy this Porti client? Porti client, where can we deploy?
End
End
user
user.
machine.
End user.
Every end user machine, that's correct. Every end user machines we can deploy this Porti client, right? Next one, firewall users. Firewall users tab can be provided whoever has the access to this firewall. Next one, quarantine. Quarantine meaning here, so whatever files it is quarantined. So related to malware files. Next one, matched NAC device. NAC is nothing but network access control devices. Okay, it can provide the, so is there any network access controls devices in our organization we are using? So couple of tools are available. Example, Scout. Scout is one of the tool. It can provide the network access control. In any organization, if you are using the NAC related devices, it can identify that devices as well. Firewall users, whoever has the access to the firewall, that information it can provide it. Application bandwidth, it is repeated more than 20 times as of now. 40 view destination interface of a byte, it is also repeating whatever destination interface it is going on bandwidth wise. That is the one. Next one, DHCP also repeating. So whatever clients is connected to through via DHCP to Fortinet. So that client information. So right now 3 interface it is connected. One is port 4. Next one is AGC interface. AGC means aggregate. Next one is FITNUC. That is one of the interface. So many dashboards are created. Yeah, code security. That's very important. Security. So security tab, it can be provided. Is there any malware alerts? Is there any other alerts? So all those alerts, it can be shown normally here. So something is blocked or something is allowed, everything information it can be shown here. So this is our main tab, guys. So this is our main tab. So if you are dedicated, forget about SOC operations. We are not discussing any SOC operations here as of now. So only thing we are discussing about dedicated firewall vacancy, how we have to give the answer. Okay. So security related things, whenever any alert will come. So first firewall L1 team, L2 team and L3 team, what they will do, they will go to security tab and they will see what type of alerts it is received. So like in dashboard, they will go and they will see. So after going there, thereafter, then what type of alerts they'll receive, then they will go and they will see whether containment should be required. Sorry. And next one is what type of virus, worm or Trojan, what activities happened. They will take asset profiling, user profiling, indicator of compromise, indicator of attack information, all those things we have to gather. And thereafter we can go and we can see whether really it is got compromised or not. So thereafter we have to go and we have to check about, as per incident lifecycle management process, containment should be required or not, mitigation how we have to consider, and also so what we are learned from the existing lessons learned, and also recovery phase. So these are the couple of things we have to validate as per incident lifecycle management process. So we have to take care of instant response basically. So what is the first dashboard is compromised host by verdict. Is there any system is got compromised. So that information. If one system is there, it's very nice, man. Let's see. At least one alert is there, it's good. Then investigation will come to know how we can do it. Next one is, you can see, meanwhile, Forti client detected vulnerabilities. There are no vulnerabilities yet. Okay, so hashed scan summary. So that is 120 total host. And applications wise bandwidth. So which one is occupying more bandwidth? Syslog. Logging. Nothing but what are logs are generated bandwidth. I mean, Fortigate firewall. It is occupying more bandwidth. Next one is a TCP 541. I'm not sure what is 541 port number, but is occupying next one. Next one is OFTP. So it's a file transfer protocol. So nothing but exchanging of the files, that is occupying more bandwidth. Next one, HTTPS traffic. So logs are occupying more bandwidth based on this conclusion. Okay. Next one, top threats by threat level. So far blocked connections are 0. So there are no threats at all. Top vulnerabilities, endpoint devices by detected vulnerabilities. Meaning here, so 2 endpoints. So can you explain what is meant by this one?
2 devices are connected.
Yeah, 2 devices, nothing but endpoint machines, that may be laptop or MacBook or workstation or desktop. So those 2 devices has some of the infection, it is there, top vulnerabilities. Maybe infection is there or not, we are not sure. After doing investigation only we'll come to know. But in these 2 systems, we identified. So what is the respect to device name it is showing? What is that particular thing?
MAC address.
Yes, MAC address
MAC
of the
address.
device it is showing. That's correct. MAC address. Okay. So go up once again. Yeah, still it is. One, please go and see, is there any alert is available? So if the alert is available, oh, unfortunately no alert. Can you change that particular settings and see 1 month or 1 week or 24 hours? Go to right. Yeah, you are right. Resize settings. Unfortunately here we cannot do that one as well. First 1 week data we cannot see. Okay. Okay, come down. No, not that one. Security tab only. Come down. Yeah, click on that top vulnerabilities. Double click on the top vulnerabilities detected. One of the endpoint you can click on. Yeah, double click. Yeah. Double click on any one of the device. Is it opening any another page? It will open another page. Then we'll come to know what the source name. Nothing but you'll gather trials. Okay, drill down. Okay, right click, drill down details. Yeah. No, we can see the top alert only. So yeah, unfortunately there are no alerts are available. Okay, so on the compromised host, if one alert will be there, I thought to explain about investigation process. How to do and what to do, what is a trias, and how to get the asset profiling, user profiling, indicator of compromise, indicator of attack information, what the alert name. So after that, which system it is got compromised, identifying that system and where it is located, which country, but unfortunately no alert. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so main thing is, as I said, go up a little bit, Nasimun. Yeah, you can see compromise host by verdict is there, right? That is our main tab to check the firewall alerts. So regularly alerts will come here. So if you are a firewall guy as supporting L1 firewall team, L2 firewall team, L3 firewall analyst. So then we have to come here and we have to pick up the respective incident or alert. Then we have to go and we have to do the investigation. Is it clear? So
Yes,
this
sir.
is our this is our main tab. Example, you got a call from TCS. They are looking for Fortigate firewall or Palo Alto firewall. In that scenario, it is not SOC operation. They are expecting only firewall vacancy. So that means here you have to work for only firewall. So that alerts where we can see the alert, that alerts, firewall related alerts we can see under the security tab. Whenever any alerts will come, then we have to go and we have to pick up and we have to start investigation. So what about SOFO CDR, where we will see the alerts?
Dashboard, sir.
In the offenses,
Dashboard, and also one more tab is there.
Offenses.
Alerts tab.
Okay, sir.
Clear. So this is the way. Now you can differentiate. So these logs also we are integrating to our SIM tool. So for CDR logs we are integrating, Nessus logs we are integrating, and also we are integrating firewall logs as well. That option also I will show you where we have to integrate. Okay, come down. No, that's fine. So next tab. New dashboard. So here same thing, it is repeating system information. They created so many dummy dashboards. Duplicate. Yeah, PortView sessions. So PortView sessions, as I said, it is a real-time or historical data based on the what type of dashboard we created. It can represent that particular session informations. Okay. Currently there are no sessions. Still it is loading. Yeah, you can see here what our sessions it is going on. So how this traffic is coming, guys? This is basically traffic. So how this traffic is coming? Even log and report also we can see this one once again. We have down completely log and report tab is there. There also we can see. Okay, so we don't click on, just I'm explaining. So even log and report also we can see same traffic. So what is this particular sessions? What's going on here? What you can conclude on this one? What can conclude on this one? Firewall, based on this one, what we can conclude, I already told, right? So blocking of Facebook, blocking of social networking website, blocking of BitTorrent, blocking of YouTube. Did you remember? Theoretical part. Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Firewall policies.
Yeah, firewall policies. So this traffic is hitting to firewall policy and it is generating the traffic. This is traffic basically. What traffic is going on this firewall, that is the traffic. So you can see now. So source is 172.30.72.39. With a trust zone or untrust zone?
Untrust. Outside.
Untrust.
Untrust.
Trust or untrust?
Trust.
How can you say it's a untrust or trust?
This is public.
Private IP, sir.
172.30 is public or private?
Private.
Private.
Private, sir.
Yeah, this is a trust zone. Source is a trust zone. That's what you have to understand, guys. When you're analyzing something, you should whatever theoretical we discussed, everything you have to apply here. Then only you can understand practically. So 170.30 is nothing but it's a private IP address. 170.16 series up to 170.31. This is 30 only. It's a private or public?
Private.
Private,
Yes,
sir.
private IP.
Private.
Nothing but
Private.
trusted IP, internal IP. Device number. So that is which device?
Windows,
Or
sir.
Linux?
Windows.
Windows, VMware Windows machine. You can see here. VMware Windows machine. Okay. So next one, destination. So 172, 30, 72, 80. It's a trust or untrust?
Trust zone.
Yes, sir.
Trust you.
Trust zone. That means what is the final conclusion from this one?
This is a private IP.
Private IP only. What is final conclusion? Sentence wise.
Action is allowed.
Action allow, sir.
Action is
Allowed.
Hello, sir. Allowed, sir.
how can you say that it's allowed?
Because
You
it's
can go and you can see right hand side. Nasimun, can you go back to right side? I mean, can you move to right side? Yeah. So action it is not showing right now, but action is allowed. That's where traffic is coming. If action is blocked, we cannot see the traffic. You are right. Action is allowed. Come a little bit left side. Now here, application is a TCP. So meaning here from source to destination, 172.30 machine from that particular machine, Windows machine 2. Can you click on 172.30? What is that machine? Don't click, just you can, yeah. I think it's a syslog. As per my knowledge, it's syslog server. TCP.
Yes,
5.
6 log. 6 log, sir.
514. Yes,
6 log, sir.
syslog. Meaning here, yeah, correct, syslog. So source to destination, meaning here from that particular Windows machine, from the syslog server, logs are storing in 514. I mean, using 514 port number, logs are storing in the syslog server. That's the final verdict. So using TCP protocol, source port is 38288, destination port is 514 because syslog port number. So, and finally, even we can conclude that. So this much of the logs it is going and storing in the syslog server. From entire organization related logs or only specific to one device logs that is storing?
Specific to device.
Yeah, specific to device because only we can see source IP 172.30.72 some 29 or 39 is there. Yeah, 39. Those logs only, those traffic only it is going. Those logs only it is going. Okay, next one. What is the next one? Can anyone explain what is next line? No, left hand side. Nasimo, next left hand side. What is next one?
It's a public IP address.
public IP address.
Public IP address. Okay.
And also it is DNS.
Which one is public IP?
Private only, sir.
10.88 is a private IP. Guys.
Private IP.
Yeah, destination.
Destination is public.
Yeah. What's that symbol?
Internal to external.
Internal to external. That's correct. What is this traffic?
Outbound.
Outbound traffic.
Outbound traffic. What's going on in this scenario?
UDP.
DNS server 53.
DNS
Yeah,
server.
someone is trying to access one of the domain name or website. DNS application. What is the application name here? So DNS 53. DNS, why you can use DNS 53? For accessing the domain or accessing the application or website. Yeah, in such a way you have to analyze. This is called analysis part. Okay. So right now, unfortunately, application side, if they will give the proper directly name, then it's easy to understand. But they're given the port number wise. That's why you are not able to understand properly. So if it is okay, next can we go to one more line number? You can see 5.34.207.52. Yeah. What is this one? Anyone can explain what's going on here?
From untrust to internal, sir. Trust zone.
Untrust to, yeah, trust. What's going
Phishing
on?
email, sir.
Public to private.
Yeah.
It
Untrust
is
to
a mail,
trust.
sir.
Yes. One of the
It is a
email
mail.
is coming. So we cannot say phishing email.
Mail,
We do
mail is coming.
analysis. Yeah. So we did not do any analysis, but what's going on here? One of the email has come from 5.34.207.52 to our internal, okay, 172.30.70.176. So this is the way how we have to do analysis part. Okay. Clear now? This is the topic. Maybe what exactly we have to do in this scenario. Whenever something got compromised, that alert go to SIM tool, and SIM tool you are not able to identify. Then you have to come back to this particular filter field. Click on add filter, Nasimun. Yeah. Now you can select the source IP. Yes. Now you can select any one of that particular IP address. Anything you can select. This is called filtering. Filtering. Filtering is based on what we are doing now. Filtering based on what we are doing now. IPs. Right. Now it's clear, right? So something got compromised. That alert is received in the our SIM tool. So now we'll gather that particular IP address in the SIM tool. Then we'll come back to firewall. In firewall, we can do deep investigation. In SIM tool, we'll get the alert 10.100.1.100. That is the IP address. But all the logs are not showing in the SIM tool. But you want to know what's going on. Then you have to take that IP address from the SIM tool. Then you can come to firewall and you can deep drill down what's going on. This is the way how we have to do analysis. But most of the case logs will go. 99% cases we can analysis everything we can do under the SIM tool itself. Some of the case, maybe 1% of the cases we cannot identify. That time we have to come back to here. Now this one you can see here. So 10.100.1.100 to 162.250.2.171. It is located in USA. So device name is Metropolis. Okay. Is it a Windows or Linux?
Linux, sir.
Linux.
How did you say?
Linux.
Linux.
Penguin symbol,
OS.
sir.
Penguin symbol is there. According to penguin symbol, if it is Windows means our Windows related symbol will be there. Penguin symbol is for Linux. Okay. So that source device is Linux and application is 5938. What is 5938? We are not sure. Then how can you conclude this one? What's going on here? Then we have to go and Google what is 5938 port represents. Then according to that one, we can go and we can analyze. So what is the 5938 part? So team viewer. So I'm checking in the Google simultaneously. So 5938 port number, it is for the team viewer. What is team viewer, guys?
Remote application.
Remote application, that's perfect. Remote applications. Any desk, team viewer, it is like a remote application. If you want to connect other device through remotely, team viewer it will use. So now from this particular analysis, what is the conclusion? From source to destination, so they are trying to access the team viewer application. So that is the conclusion. So if something you don't know, just you can Google it and you can get the information. Actually application side, they have to mention the
Sorry to interrupt you. It's nothing but command and control.
Not command and control. Some of the people are there trying to access the team viewer session from that particular source, from Linux to so team viewer application they are connecting. It's not command and control. It's a general traffic. Why don't you think it's like a general traffic? Why are always thinking like a malicious traffic only? It's a general traffic.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Next one. So here, as I said, difference between Palo Alto and other vendor firewalls. Other vendor firewalls is blocking based on port and protocol, but Palo Alto is blocking based on
Application.
application. Yes. So you can see here protocol, we can see port number also we can see. But in the Palo Alto side, we will not see all those information. Now, see, analysis is very important, guys. It's not about, okay, what traffic is going on coming. Analysis is very, very important. Okay. So now application. So in the Palo Alto firewall, if you are using under application side, we can see what is the application name also. But here it is showing like a 5938. Now we have to go to Google, and once again we have to see what is TCP 5938 belongs to. Then according to that one, finally we can conclude. Is it clear? From 10.100.1.100 device to destination device, someone is using a team viewer session. That is the conclusion. Okay. So now it's clear, right? How to do filtering option whenever something got compromised, and also in SIM tool, whenever any alert will come, how we have to come back to firewall and we have to do the filter out option.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the way how we can do deeper investigation.
Sir, I have a doubt here.
Yes, please.
Actually, attacker also can hijack the session by using remotely from TeamViewer, right?
Yes, we can. Yes, attacker also can do that. But in the security tabs, can we see any alert notification?
Yeah, and we
No, sir.
didn't give access also, right?
Yes, correct. Yes, TeamViewer. Yes, he can do that one also. But this is general traffic basically. This is not a threats. This is generic sessions is going on. What is the heading? It is showing as FortiView sessions only. Go to top threats now, second tab. Here we can see the threats related thing. So those are all generic traffic,
okay,
whatever FortiView session is going on. In this one, whatever things are coming, these are all threats related issues. Okay, we will continue evening. So evening around around 7 o'clock I will take the class. 6:30 or 7.
Okay.
I thought to complete at least a dashboard. I think this one will take 1 week maybe. Okay. Yeah, so we'll continue evening. So dashboard I thought to complete. It's okay, not an issue. So, but you should understand that is very important. Even a course is getting delayed, that's okay. But you should learn everything and total end to end. That's what my aim. Okay. So yeah, we'll continue around 6:30 or 7. I will let you know and I will send this session. So as of now, do you have any? First of all, we did not start yet. Everything is a dashboard only. Our main topic, as I said, policies and objects, profiles, log and report. Okay. So these are all main things. Okay, that's fine. So we can go and we can discuss in the evening.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Yeah, have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.